What's up, everybody? What's up-y? Okay, so today on this channel, I am filming a tattoo and piercing tour. How I'm gonna do this is I'm just gonna film, like, there's editing involved, but I'm gonna film like one long video and then show clips of my tattoos, which I only have 7 tattoos, so this is gonna be kind of like a short video. But I'm planning on getting more this year. I'm planning on getting more piercings and tattoos. So I just figured every year around this time, I would film a new updated tattoo tour and piercing tour. So, yeah. Okay, so first things first, I guess I will start with piercings. So I have 6 piercings. I've had more. I've had 2 on each ear pierced, but I took them out when I was stretching and they closed back up. So I'm not counting those. I'm not counting retired piercings. But I do have like stories for each piercing. So, okay. So the first piercing I'm going to show you is my septum. That's the one I got done first. Got that one done in 2011. Excuse me. 2011, I got my septum done. I did not get it done professionally. I had a friend do it. He had needles and a whole setup and everything. So I think he was trying to be a piercer, but I'm not sure. But anyways, I let him do it and he pierced it really well. It seems to be in the right position and it's in that sweet spot that septum piercings have to be in. This was my most painful piercing. By far the most painful piercing I've ever had. I had a big fat tear roll down my cheek and I thought my soul left my body. So when I lived in New York, I actually got this piercing taken out. I had the jewelry in and then I was showing my friend like, hey, I have, it was in the streets of New York and I was like, hey, look, I have this piercing. Let me show you. And he slapped it out of my hand like a rude ass bitch and was like, get that shit out of here. Like thought I picked up trash. And I was like, you are a motherfucker. So then I didn't have any jewelry to put in there until like years later. And then years later I went to go get it re-pierced. I'm like, hey, this is what happened. I need to get my septum re-pierced. And they're like, septums usually stay kind of like pierced, so let me try. And then she took like this instrument. It was like a bar. I don't know what it was, but she just shoves it through and I was like, I start sneezing, I start coughing, like I thought my soul left my body. But anyways, that's the story of my septum. So I got it pierced in 2011. So it was $0, 0 tip. And I'm also going to list pricings and paying on these. So, yeah, and I love it. I wear the same jewelry like every day, but I love my septum piercing. So the next piercing I'll show you is my double nose ring. I got this done in 2019. Next piercing I'll show you is my double nose ring. I got that done in 2019. My brother and I went to the piercing studio and he got one nose piercing and I got the double. I love this tattoo. Piercing. I got it done because my favorite musical artist, Brooke motherfucking Kanzi, has her double nose ring pierced, and I was like, she cool. I want to be cool. So I got that done, and it was $30 for each piercing, $10 for the piercing, $20 for the jewelry, so $60 altogether, and then I tipped $20. So $80 for both piercings. So that's how much I paid for it. Pain, it wasn't too bad. I would say a 2 out of 10. Oh, septum, I would say 7 out of 10. These, I would say 2 out of 10. It was a super easy piercing. One didn't hurt more than the other. I barely felt it. It was super fast. So 2 out of 10 for those. And it was $80 after tip. My next piercing was my nipples. I'm not going to show you, but I have both nipples pierced. That was $100 plus a $20 tip, so $120. Actually, yeah, $120. So I got both nipples pierced. I would give it a 4 out of 10. 3 out of 10 for the first one. 4 out of 10 for the second one. The first one, she pierced it, and I was like, oh, that wasn't so bad. And then the second one, I was like, ooh, that was a little spicier. So, yeah, 4 out of 10, though. It was no big deal. But I love these piercings. Like, I got them pierced in 2020. So, it's like coming on a year and a half now, and I still have to clean them every single day. They're still like healing. I've been taking care of them, but they still like crust up. I know that's gross, but they still like crust up like if I don't clean them after one day. So I have to clean them every day, so I do. But yeah, as far as I know, they're healed. Like, I could probably switch out the jewelry, but it would probably get irritated if I did. So I just keep in the jewelry I was pierced with, and I'm fine with that. So yeah, that is, that $120, paying 3 out of 10 for the first one, 4 out of 10 for the second one. My next piercing is my tongue. You see it in like every video I do because I'm always sticking out my tongue. But this one, I actually got my tongue pierced for the first time when I was 16. My dad signed for it, and we went and got it done. And then my mom flipped out and said, I'm going to rip it out if you don't show me and take it out. So I was like, oh my God, this is psycho. But anyways, yeah, so then I had to take it out, and then I moved in with my dad after that, and then we got it re-pierced, which when we got it re-pierced, the pain was like nothing. Like, this time when I got it pierced, it was like nothing, like 1 out of 10. But I got it pierced for the third time. The first time, I would say maybe like 5 out of 10. It hurt pretty bad, but I think it's just because it's just like shocking to have your tongue like hanging out of your mouth with clamps on it, and they shove a piece of metal through it. So, yeah, I would say 5 out of 10 the first time, 1 out of 10 the second time. None of my piercings hurt that bad, so I'm not like, oh, I would never do that again. Like, I'd be like, yeah, if it closed up, I would get it done again for all my piercings. So yeah, that is my 6 piercings. Oh, and the tongue, it was, let's see, I think it was $45 for the jewelry and $10 for the piercing. So $55 plus a $20 tip is $75. So yeah, $75 for the tongue. I get all my piercings done, besides my septum piercing. I get all my piercings done at Fine Line Tattoo in Topeka, Kansas. They have a piercer there. Her bedside manner is not the best, but she does really good piercings, so I always go to her. Okay, now we'll move on to the tattoos, the thing that everyone's excited about. I'm gonna do the tattoos in order of when I got them, and I'll give price and pain too. So none of my tattoos hurt that bad, by the way. No more than a 5 out of 10. So the first tattoo is on my foot. I'll insert a clip here. Yeah, so the first tattoo is on my foot. It's my birthday in Roman numerals, 11/13/1991. I need to get little like dots in between the two so it doesn't look like one long number, or in between the actual like numbers, so it doesn't look like one long number, but I'm not really worried about it. I got this done in 2010. It was $40, which I got it done at Fine Line Tattoo in Topeka, Kansas, where I get my piercings, by a guy named Buck. He doesn't work there anymore. But yeah, I got it done in 2010. When I was 18 years old. I saw Rihanna's tattoo that she got with her birthday in Roman numerals, or somebody's birthday in Roman numerals. I don't really know. I was like, ooh, that's a cute tattoo. So I got it done. And on my foot, it was a spicy. Like, the whole thing didn't hurt. Like, at first I'm like, oh, this isn't bad. But there was a moment where I like closed my eyes in pain. So I would say like a 5 or 6 out of 10 for pain. But it's a small tattoo, but it is on my foot, and it's my most painful tattoo to date. So, my second tattoo is so bad. But I'll insert a clip here. Okay, so that was my second tattoo. I got it done in Vegas in 2011. It was $100, and I didn't tip because I didn't know that you were supposed to tip, and all I had was $100, and I had this design, and it was a fucked up situation, and I'm fucked up for not like waiting to get it done right, but it looks bad. So future plans, I'm gonna get it fixed. I'll show you when I get it done, but I'm planning on getting it done this year and next year. So, yeah. So that's my tattoo. It says ride or die on it. It's a sailboat. It's super ugly. Just an outline. It's bad. But anyway, it was $100, no tip. Pain, 1 out of 10. It was not bad at all. I don't even remember feeling in pain the whole time. So, but yeah, that's that one. So my third tattoo was my butterfly. I'll insert a better clip here. But yeah, that is my butterfly. And I got it done to honor my grandma Bessie, who is like my person. We used to collect dead monarch butterflies, and she kept them in her china cabinet. And we she just loved butterflies, so I got it done for her. And as you can see, there's a little skull in the middle for Silence of the Lambs, the movie that won Best Picture of the year I was born, 1991. So yeah, I love this tattoo. The colors held up really well. I've only had this touched up once. I got it in 2011 and by Corey Kirby. At now it's Exile and Exile 2, but back then I think it was Freaks on 37th in Kansas City, Missouri. I'm not sure, but she did such a good job. I'm only going to go to her for tattoos from now on until she moves or I die or whatever. So yeah, that is my third tattoo. I love how she touched it up with the yellow ink in there that's still held up pretty well. I think I'm gonna spend a day getting my tattoos touched up by her, even ones that aren't done by her. I don't know if she will do that, but if she would, that'd be awesome, and I'll just pay her for the day. This one was $120 plus tip. I don't know how much I tipped. I think I tipped like $40 because I liked it so much, so that would make it $160. Yeah, I think that's about right. I don't know. It was 2011 and I was on a bunch of drugs, so I don't know how much it costs. But then my next tattoos were actually matching tattoos with the guy that did my septum piercing. His are covered up now, but I still kept mine because I like them personally, and I didn't need to get them matching to give them meaning. So the first one, I'll show you a clip, is the 2222. I'll show you a clip here. All right, so I get questions about that tattoo all the fucking time, and people look at me so weird when I give them the explanation. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm too cool for you to understand, but whatever. But anyways, it stands for too real quick. And the reason that the twos are R's is because if you look at the two and draw a line from the first part of the two to the curve of the two, if you draw a line there, it looks like a capital R. So in like our cool language, me and my friends on Twitter and stuff, we would use twos for R's if we were like trying to like make it stylized. So it stands for too real quick. The two at the end is different from the other twos because it's actually a cursive Q. We learned that in elementary school, in public school in Kansas, that how to do a cursive Q, and it looked like a two, like that. So that's what it stands for, too real quick. And it was just about life getting too real quick. and just being overwhelmed by life and just having things happen so crazy and so out of the ordinary and stuff like that. So I can't really explain it, but that's what it stands for. Those who get it. Those who don't. So yeah. And then my next tattoo that I got on the same day as this one is this one here that you can't even see. It says, I'll show a clip here. Okay. It says it says dot 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 look closer, which is the tagline from a movie called American Beauty, which when I watched American Beauty in high school, I had a different perspective of what I think of American Beauty now. Now I don't even want to watch American Beauty because it's just kind of creepy. Like the old man lusting after the teenage girl. Like, that's weird. So I don't like the movie now. But back then, I thought of it more as like a love story between the daughter and the neighbor's son, and their love story. So that's why I got Look Closer, and it's done in white ink. So I think that's kind of cool. And it's held up really well. It's like you have to have it in the right light to actually be able to see it, but I like it. It's super cool. These tattoos together, they were $60 each, which is the shop minimum, and then I tipped, I believe, 40. But then my friend got his done too, so it was like $240 plus $40 each for tips. So however much that is, I can't do math. But yeah, so those are my matching tattoos that I got done, and those are my fourth and fifth tattoo. My sixth tattoo, I'll show you a clip here. Is the scorpion. I got it done in New York. It symbolizes Scorpio. That's my sign. Nothing more than that. I just thought it was cool. And I just wanted like a silhouette of a scorpion, something simple. I didn't have a lot of money. I only had $60 to my name in New York. And I was like, I want a tattoo so bad. So I didn't tip. Once again, I know I'm terrible, but I tip good now. I promise. But yeah, so I got this done. And yeah, I like it. It was $60 for the whole thing, shop minimum, and I got it done at some sketch ass fucking back room shop somewhere in New York City. I don't fucking know, but the guy that did it, his name was Jackie. Oh, Corey did at Exile Tattoo, that was Freaks on 37th, did these two as well as this one. So she's done 3 of my tattoos in Kansas City, Missouri at Exile, Corey Kirby. But a guy named Jackie did this one. He was a cool guy. So that's my sixth tattoo. Okay, and my last tattoo, which is maybe my favorite, besides my butterfly for sure, but maybe my favorite tattoo is, boom, if you can see it, boom, is my beloved red rose. I'll show you a clip here. This was done by a girl named Fauna at Mystic Addiction Tattoo. She's now at Olympus Tattoo in Topeka, Kansas, but she was at Mystic Addictions in Topeka, Kansas when she did this. This one was, oh, pain, frick. Okay, so this one, 1 out of 10, 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 3 out of 10. There were a few parts that hurt. I think with the red ink, it kind of hurt. But yeah, this one was like 3 out of 10. I got it done just because red roses are my favorite flower, and I just think they're really beautiful, and I wanted something really beautiful. I had scheduled this tattoo because I was manic to get done on my face, and then I show up for the appointment, and I was like, yeah, I can't get it done on my face. So they were like, no problem, we'll put it on your arm. So I was like, okay, perfect. So yeah, Good call, probably. I still want a face tattoo, but we'll wait till last for those. Um, but yeah, this one was $180, and then I tipped 30 or 40. I can't remember. I tried to tip 25% now that I'm like refreshed. I got this done in 2019 or 2000. Yeah, in 2019, I believe. Yeah, 2019, and 180 plus tip. Fauna, she did a really good job, and I really love it. So, oh, and these I got done in 2012, 2013, no, 2012. 2011, 2011, 2010. So I haven't got that many tattoos. I just haven't had the money. That's honestly why I don't have a lot of tattoos. Just don't have the money. But now I'm saving money for future tattoos, and I am going to get some this year and a bunch of piercings too. So I'm super excited about that. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. And like, comment, subscribe, and share if you will, please. I'm trying to build my channel, and it helps me out so much when you interact with my channel and subscribe. So thank you so much. Thanks for watching my tattoo tour. Tell me what tattoos you like the best on me and what you would like to see me get done next. I don't know if I'll follow it, but because I already have plans. But tell me about your tattoos and what tattoos you like the best, what ones hurt the best, and your most expensive tattoo. So, all right. Thanks for watching. Bye.